Getting into you say I only hit you up, but I got nothing to do. I wanted me to. I'm back there. Art gangster. Back there. I'm on your ass. We back there. He ran online. We catch him. We gon' blame his mind. No capping. Park gangsters. I'm on the field down with a Mac 10. The only question about suicide 100 times. Facts. Facts. These days are the worst days. Getting older and not happy. Facts. But we barely know it. What's up, y'all? Kai D Park. He back here once again. I know it's been a while. I just got bored. I didn't really feel like making a video, but now I'm here. Now I'm back. I'm back in action. NBA free agency is here, and we started off with a huge ass trade, man. You see it on the fucking thumbnail. You see it on the thumbnail. Trae Young and Dejounte Murray are here. Backcourt of the future. I'm playing. Let me relax. I like this trade. I like this trade for the Hawks, and I like this trade for the Spurs. Now, before I get into the Hawks, let me get into the Spurs. The Spurs trade away Dejounte Murray for Danilo Gallinari, some first-round picks, and some pick swaps. And they're really just trading for some pick swaps because they're waiving Danilo as soon as they're able to. You know? And I know some people are like, oh, why would the Spurs do this? Listen, there's a 7-foot wingspan longer than Jesus Christ, 7'5" Frenchman by the name of Victor Wembanyama. That nigga's the future, you hear me? That nigga's the future. The future. That nigga's the future. He's the one. He's a him. Himothy. He's everything Chet is except better. Everything Chet. Man, if there was a year to tank, we're gonna see a lot of teams say, hey yo, fuck all that, or we're just trying to develop. No, we're tanking. Tank. We're gonna see a lot of teams tanking this year. I promise you that. But this is I like that trade for the Spurs. Pop signed off on it. He's here to coach a bunch of young guys. All the rooks and all the guards that he drafted. I'm assuming they're drafting a whole bunch of guards to get Victor. So you have to, excuse me. But I like that trade for the Spurs. Now for the Hawks, I love this trade for the Hawks. Not only do you get a 6'5", 6'6", long-ass wingspan, a great defender, good ball handler, good playmaker, good mid-range shooter in Dejounte Murray. You can also alleviate some of the pressure that Trae Young has to deal with in the offensive load. And you're able to see, a lot more Trae Young off-ball screens. Trae Young, I really hope they do a lot of Trae Young Iverson plays, where they'll have maybe Capella or Onyeka Okongwu and maybe DeAndre Hunter, Bogdan, just get double screen Iverson, let Trae cut all the way to the other wing, pass from Dejounte to Trae. That's an open three. I want to see a lot more Trae off-ball screen, off-ball movement. Off-ball Trae, I think, will be perfect to fit with Dejounte. And not only that, when Trae has the ball, Dejounte is perfectly fine with being an off-ball player. He's perfectly fine being an off-ball player because he has a good enough IQ from Pop. Nigga was coached by Pop. You're gonna have a high IQ, to understand. Okay, let me get into the open seams of this spot here and this spot here. Trae's coming up here. No one's watching me. Let me cut. I'm a good jumper. Let me cut for the lob. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. Dejounte, he's not a good three-point shooter, but he's a good mid-range shooter. And he's not afraid to take that mid-range. So if they're going to, give him that space to shoot that shot, he's going to take that shot easily. And he has a long wingspan, bro. There's not a lot of people who's going to block that. So he'll take that shot any day of the week. I like this trade for the Hawks. Like I said, defensively, now they have him, Dejounte, and DeAndre Hunter, two great defensive wings. That's beautiful. Hide Trae Young. They have another guard / wing who they can hide Trae Young with. Who they can hide Trae Young because he's not that good of a defender. I think that will really help a lot for the Hawks, offensively and defensively, you know. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, but as a whole, I think there was a lot of talk going on, a lot of rumors, a lot of here and there that, Trae wanted Dejounte. And the fact that he got Dejounte, I think that's going to, invigorate him to really, we can make another deep playoff run this year. And I like that. I think the Hawks can, I don't know if a deep playoff run is necessary because there's a lot of good teams in the East. The Celtics, the Nets still, because KD and Kyrie are still there. The Bucks, oh my God, the Heat, the Sixers, my Sixers, the Cavs. See what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of good teams in the East. The Pistons they're not a something to look out for, but they can make a play-in run. They can make a play-in run. And for a team like that was just in rebuild mode, with now their new backcourt in Cade and Jaden Ivey, who I like a lot, and their new center in Jalen Duran, who I like a lot, I think they can make some move there. So, the East, it's not going to be easy, but they can make a run. They can make a second round conference final type jump. They can make a conference final type run, I think. Well, second round, at that point, you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But I think they can make a run. They're going to be one of those dark horse teams if everything go right, if everybody's healthy, obviously not everybody's going to be healthy at the end of the season, but, if they're, 95% healthy throughout majority of the season, I think they'll be good. They'll be good. Is there anything else to speak on? The Mavs got Christian Wood. I didn't talk about that trade. I didn't talk about a lot. There's so much shit that happened. I didn't talk about that trade. I didn't talk about the Warriors. Let's just talk about the Mavs and see what trade. I like that trade, especially because they didn't give up much for Christian Wood, and that's very good. I would have been very, very upset if they traded a lot for a player who was not worth a lot. They didn't trade the house for him. They basically the highest value asset in that whole trade was Boban because he's Luka's best friend, and that's about it. In terms of for them, what good this does to the Mavs, they have a offensive big They have an offensive big who is cognizant of what he's good at. With KP wanted to get a shit ton of post touches when he isn't that good of a post player. You know what I mean? Christian Wood is not that type of guy where he's going to be begging for the wall. He's going to be begging for the ball in the low post. He's not going to be doing that. He's a stretch the floor type big. Luka is going to find him open. Luka can find me open. if Luka can find me open, he can find Christian Wood open. I'll tell you that much. So I think Christian Wood is going to do very well in that sense. I also think Christian Wood is going to excel in a lot of lob touches because Luka will find you in a lot of lob touches. As a pop and roll and a pick and roll and a pick and pop player, Christian Wood is going to excel in those two aspects a lot. The thing I think Christian Wood is going to need to fix up on the most is his defense. He's not really, obviously he's playing with the Rockets. It was a shit team. When he was playing with James Harden, he played a lot differently than he did basically the rest of the season and last season. But I don't think his defense is still that good enough to, for me to say, oh, he'll be fine. He'll definitely have to work up on his rim protection, and if he gets switched, I don't want it to be just chopped liver on a switch. You'll need to not lock down, you know what I mean? But like just keep your feet still and keep your feet mobile. Listen, every big in the league could learn from Time Lord. Let me tell y'all something. Every single big in the league can learn from Time Lord in order to keep your fucking feet still, bro. All these fucking bigs jump crazy. They're too overreactive. And Time Lord is like one of 5 centers in the league who I know will keep his feet planted. Because these perimeter players are looking for y'all to jump. They'll head fake you. They'll ball fake you to do such and such and such to make you react so they can get to their spot. Time Lord, throughout the majority of this playoff run, he was feet planted. Keep it still. Not jumping out a lot. Not jumping at pump fakes. Not jumping at most stuff. He knows, hey, I'm tall as shit. My arms are long as shit. As long as I keep my body like my fucking coach told me to, we'll be good. I think J Kid should be able to, and get C Wood to actually play some really good defense. Luka. I want y'all to know this. I've been paying attention to Luka in FIBA. Oh, wait, Euroball? Yeah, shut up. Not because Euroball is such and such and such. Because when you see these star players, these great players in the league, go to go to the Olympics, go to FIBA, go to Eurobasket like Jokic, Luka, and Giannis are about to do. Just pay attention to how they play. Pay attention to how they're moving, off ball, on ball. Just pay attention to that. Luka right now is very skinny. He's in sophomore year, rookie year type weight. Like he's looking real thin around the neck, thin on the arms, looking real husky. I love that for my boy. Pay attention. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention, please. I promise you, pay attention. Look, about to shake some shit up. I know niggas was disrespecting my mans for no reason. Took the fucking Warriors. He took the Mavs to the fucking conference finals. A team that ain't been past the first round in 10 years, he took to the conference finals in his third run in the playoffs. What? You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to how my nigga Luka is looking. I hope his free throws get better. Not better. I hope he gets consistent with them like how he was basically throughout this year. Early last season, Luka wasn't getting a lot of free throw calls, and he'd max out at like 4 some games, and then he'd miss all 4, and then it's like, oh my god, now you have a fucking goose egg on your percentage. But if you pay attention to Luka, look at his stats, look at his free throws per game. He's been pretty good on his free throws. Just get a little better. Make sure if you're gonna shoot a lot, miss 1. If you're gonna shoot 8 free throws, Luka, miss 1 and 2. If you're gonna shoot 6, miss 1 at worst. Is there anything basketball-wise to talk about? Not really. There's the Dejounte, Trae Young trade, obviously. Great trade. Oh, I forgot to say, Dejounte as a pick-and-roll player is amazing. Dejounte is a phenomenal pick-and-roll player. Pop worked that into perfection. The Dejounte Jacopoto pick-and-roll was lethal on the Spurs. And Dejounte is a very good cutter. He's very good at a lot of things. So I think that's going to do wonders for the Hawks. But, besides that, I don't think there's much to talk about. There was a draft. Obviously, I missed the draft. I wanted to do a talk about the draft, but I fucking missed it. I could have gotten some views on that. I don't know. I'm not a views nigga, obviously, on this small channel that I have. But, that could have been some song. But, I think that'll be good. I think that's it. My prediction for the Hawks, top 6. I think they're a top 6 team. I don't think they'll be a playing team. I think they'll be fine. As long as they're healthy, because there's a lot of health issues last year, which is why they were a playing team last year. If they get healthy, they stay healthy for most of the season, I think they'll be good, man. I think they'll be good. Free agency. I'm going to be making a lot more videos. I've got a lot more Woj bombs. This Dejounte video, I had to get it out because it's a fucking big trade, bro. I like Dejounte a lot. I think Dejounte's a great player. I had to make this trade. You see the thumbnail. You see how raw it is, bro. I wanted to make I wanted to make a video about the fucking draft, but I missed it and I can't do it now. I have a great fucking thumbnail for it, but I can't make it now. I'm sick to my stomach. Bleh. But that's your boy Coyote Park. Cash App in the description. I have a Twitch channel. Twitch is also in the description. I don't have a mic currently. I have headphones, but there's no mic to them, so you guys can't hear me talk. And I wanted to play Spotify and do some. You can't hear me. I'm stuck. I'm sick. I know. But Twitch in the description. I'm streaming a lot. Trying to get affiliate. Trying to get these viewers up. Trying to get these hours up. Trying to get these days done. You know what I'm saying? So follow the Twitch in the description. Cash App in the description. You know, donate to your boy. I'm trying to donate to your boy, man. Trying to get a mic so I can fix these Twitch streams up. Follow the Twitch so I can get these up. And then once we get the up, it's up from here. It's up from here. Videos coming, bro. I love y'all. Stay safe.